The style in which you write is a personal choice, but certain aspects of style can make your writing clearer and more easily readable. It is also important to write in a style that is consistent with the language usage in your particular field. A much debated topic is whether scientific papers should be written in the passive or active voice. For example, the passive, "The study was conducted," versus the active, "We conducted the study." Evidence was provided by Smith and Jones, or Smith and Jones provided evidence. The passive voice was once considered more objective. However, the use of the first person is now preferred by the majority of journals. Take this advice from two highly prestigious journals. So unless your target journal specifically states that you should not write in the first person, there is no reason to avoid it. Mixing passive and active sentences is a good idea to add variety interest. In the introduction and discussion sections, you will probably switch frequently between descriptions of previous studies and your own study. It is essential to make it clear which study you are referring to, and the use of the active voice avoids ambiguity. Using "we found" and "our study" helps to differentiate between your own findings and those of other studies. Using "we" also avoids the repetition of phrases such as "the present study" and "a previous study," which becomes monotonous. Most importantly, avoid phrases such as "it has been found" and "it was shown" that do not make the subject of the sentence clear. Using the correct verb tense is an important aspect of style, but it can be difficult to get right, even for native English speakers. The use of different verb tenses can even vary between academic disciplines. In academic writing, present tense tends to be used less frequently than past tense, except in certain fields such as business and accounting. However, it is always used to describe facts and general truths. For example, the Reynolds number provides a measure of, and to describe the contents of the paper, the literature, etc. For example, Section 3 presents the results. The simple past tense is used to describe things that happened at a particular time in the past. So when reviewing the literature, you might write, Smith and Olson reported that the subjects in the first group scored higher on average. Note the difference between a statement in the past tense and the same statement in the present tense. The temperature increased linearly over time refers to a specific experiment, whereas the temperature increases linearly over time generalizes the observation, suggesting that the temperature always increases linearly over time in such circumstances. In complex sentences, you may have to combine present and past tenses. In 1905, Albert Einstein postulated that the speed of light is constant. Here, postulated refers to something that happened in the past and is therefore in the past tense, whereas is expresses a general truth and is in the present tense. The present perfect tense is used to describe events that are linked to the present or are continuing. For example, mobile phone use has increased over the past decade. It is also used to describe general findings. Researchers have used this material to manufacture. These are the main tenses that you will use throughout your paper. Use the examples as general guidelines. But remember, language usage in different fields can vary, so always check how papers in your target journal are written. Good luck!